Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the collective for today. Today is Saturday, December 13th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. This is the Urban Crow Oracle by MJ Cullinane. You guys know I don't know how to pronounce it. I do my best. I try not to be the butcher. The butcher. We got one on the table. I don't know. I wasn't feeling Christmas again. I'm like, I need to do a couple reads for the day because I said I would try to get them out. And I was like, I'm not feeling Christmas. I want to do something spicy, something saucy, something crowy. Okay, we got one on the table. Hold on. Let me get the one on the floor. Sorry. Okay, now we got 5 on the table. Two more shuffles. Somebody's trying to. What is wrong with people? We got 6 on the table. Oh, 7 with the floor card. We got 8 with bottom of the deck. Let me set this on the box. We've got exposed, dominance, sore, routine, resistance, preparation, wrath, and bottom of the deck, warning. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Somebody's trying to control either a situation or I think it's a situation. Could it be a person? Could it be people? Yes. This person is seeing resistance. Like, if this is somebody trying to control a situation, they're either the Kenosha Harbor Market Arts and Crafts Fair. I decided I wasn't going to go, but it's on there. Anyway, if somebody's trying to control a situation, they're either seeing resistance from people or they're seeing resistance in the form of like karma, God, okay, source, universe, whatever you would like to call them, angels, ancestors, dearly departed loved ones. There's resistance there. Like somebody is trying. Okay. It's making me want to cry. It's making me want to cry, but not like kind of in a frustrated way. Like whoever this is, like either something either something was exposed or something is going to be exposed, and they don't want it to be exposed. They're trying to control a situation. Whoever this person is, they are constantly moving and constantly, how do I say it? Like they're okay, let me give you a little example here. And I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but this is the example. Let's say you got like a little fenced in area, like a chicken coop, okay? Like a little fenced in area with chickens. And let's say there's a break in the fence and you don't have the materials to fix it. So you are constantly running around the fence trying to make sure that the fence stays together, that chickens don't get out, that if a chicken gets out, you put it back in. Like you are constantly running around the fence. And at some point, it becomes frustrating. At some point, you begin to tire. At some point, you are so like out of sorts that you're like crying, hyperventilating, you're upset. This is that energy. It's like somebody really trying to picture frame on my wall just moved a little bit. I don't know if it's because I was shaking the table and it's shaking the wall. Like slightly. It's my favorite. It's my focus picture of the wolf that I've talked about before. Whenever you guys see me looking up, I'm looking at the wolf or coyote. It could be a coyote. Anyway, it moved a little bit. Um Confirmation, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But somebody is constantly trying to prevent like a leak, like some type of something from being exposed. It gives you the, like when you have like a pipe and you either have steam coming out of it or maybe you have water coming out of it and you wrap tape around it and it holds for like maybe an hour and then it still starts to leak and you keep wrapping tape around it. It's like somebody's putting the band-aid on and it keeps coming off. And they're like, no, 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 this can't happen. This can't happen. Something is about to explode. Something is about to be exposed because somebody cannot hide it anymore. Somebody cannot hide it. The dominance card is really just the energy of this person, like trying to keep something closed off, trying to keep something hidden. And there, like I said, there's resistance. Like there's resistance. Like to me, the energy is like God saying, you know what? No, it's time. It's time for this to be revealed. It's time for this to be put out there. Like I can't help you anymore. I can't hide it for you anymore. I can't hold off the damn break. Like it's time. And this person knows that when this leaks, when something gets out, when something is exposed, they're going to be upset, shaking in their boots, I just heard. But there's also going to be other people that are going to be upset. Like people are going to be upset. Sorry, that was me. I think I'm a little gassy. People, this person is going to be upset because all their hard work will have been for nothing. Like, however long they've been hiding this, days, weeks, months, years, I don't know, but it's all for nothing, right? They're going to feel like that. Like, oh, this was all for nothing. But whatever is exposed, it's like it's going to create chaos. Like people are going to be Okay, so I'm going to say something, and I don't usually I don't usually want to throw like predictions out there or anything like that, but this could relate to you personally. I mean, I know it could relate to me in probably 100 ways, right? There might be something that might happen on a grander scale, whether it be within your community, whether it be within your state, whether it be within the US, maybe a specific country. Like there might be something that happens that somebody was trying to keep hidden, and they can't hide it anymore. And when the news breaks, like it's going to be like, and let me give you an example, like on a grander scale, right? So like let's say you have a hot dog company and they make hot dogs, right? And let's say they're like all beef, right? Like all beef, like it, they're like the most natural of hot dogs you can get, because sometimes hot dogs have some pretty shitty things in them, right? I mean, we know this. So let's say they make really great hot dogs, more natural, that kind of thing. They're popular, people love them. Let's say that they end up announcing they have to do a recall, because guess what? When they went to make the hot dogs, one of the batches of hot dogs, guess what was in with the hot dogs? Somebody's hand. And it got ground up in there, and it got turned into hot dogs, and they don't know where it is. So we have to recall 5 million hot dogs. Now, I personally have not eaten a hot dog, and I don't even know how long. I do not know how long. And there's a reasoning behind that. Not because I hate hot dogs. I actually love hot dogs. But um, I said that the next time I ate a hot dog was going to be at Wrigley Field watching a Cubs game. And as that has not happened yet, I haven't had a hot dog. But people eat hundreds of hot dogs a year. It is like a staple on dining room tables for families, for kids. People would, oh my God, if they had to announce like, oh, yeah, we have to recall these hot dogs because there was a hand in there. People would be disgusted. People, like, there would be like, like people would be like, I fed my kids a human hand. Like, seriously. You can liken this to political. If something were to happen political, if there's a government out there, US or otherwise, that is trying to hide something and something gets exposed and it's out there and it creates some kind of like panic, people get pissed off, people get angry. I mean, I think most US citizens are angry now as it is, but you understand what I'm saying. This could be on a bigger level than just us personally, right? But either way, somebody's trying to hide something and they're working so hard to do it. Like it's literally exhausting them. Like they are exhausted. And the dam is going to break and something is going to happen. Something's going to be exposed. And that person or that entity is going to be upset. And whoever finds out about it, a community, a collective, right? A group, a family, it doesn't matter. Put a name to it. They're going to be upset. This is just a warning to say something is coming. If this resonates for you, like if you have some type of idea, like maybe you've been holding in a secret, maybe you haven't been saying something, and you're about ready to squeal. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But you're about ready to say something and it's going to cause chaos. It's you want to talk, you know, example, what if you were abused as a kid and you never said anything? And you now, like 20, 30, 40 years later, you're finally ready and you're going to say, like, hey, Uncle Merv, used to talk dirty to me in the kitchen every Thanksgiving. Like, that's going to cause a problem, right? Like, people, like, your family's going to be like, what? Excuse me? What? I mean, those things happen in families every day. situations like that happen every day. Families, friend groups, workplaces. Every day things are exposed where somebody is hiding something and then it just comes out and people are like, "What?" And it's not even like I think for a majority, whatever the information is, people will be angry, even on a smaller scale, even on a personal scale. I feel like people will be angry, but there's also the feeling of this is such a big word. I don't even know if I'm going to say it right. Incredulousness. There's I don't want to say awe because awe implies like ooh, but it's like disbelief. There we go. It's disbelief. I'll dumb it down for myself since I can't use the big words today. It's disbelief. Like I think people are going to be in disbelief and then they're going to be angry. I don't know, y'all. I've taken a beating the last 2 days mentally. I've had a couple things happen, and this kind of resonates honestly, because I especially Thursday night and yesterday afternoon, I had two separate pieces of information come to me, and I was not expecting it, and it just kind of, especially what I learned yesterday, just kind of rocked my world and upset me a little bit. Um, and last night I took my first Reiki class um, at the yoga studio in Grays Lake, which was awesome. It was amazing. The people there are amazing. Um, and it was nice to be in a room filled with people that like get us, like energy and spirituality and all that. It was nice to be in a room full of people like that, to kind of play off each other's energy a little bit, but in a good way, and not like, oh, I'm going to steal all your energy. Like, and it kind of helped. Like, it kind of made me feel a little bit better and got me a little bit more aligned because I'm not going to lie, like, I kind of have put myself in a little bubble and I live my life and I try not to let things from the outside affect me. But when they come in, it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Like, where do you think you're going? You don't have an all day pass to be here. Like, I don't want that energy here. Like, I don't want that. But things happen. And what I learned yesterday, like, I don't even, I'm just gonna say this because I don't know if they're watching or not. I don't know if they watch or not. I don't know. But I found out that somebody who I thought, and I think I've told you guys the last couple months, like this person, like I got the feeling like they thought we were in competition, me and another female, and we're not in competition. Like like we're not in competition. I don't feel the need to compete with anybody for anything. I do my own thing. And yesterday I found out that she told somebody that she was going to do something that I have been saying that I wanted to do for like, I don't know, 10, 15 years. And I looked at that person that told me, like, and he was like, "What? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "What is it?" And I'm like, "Never mind." Because he's her friend, right? And he's my friend, but he's a coworker. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not putting him in the middle of that." And I was just like, interesting. It She obviously feels like she's in some type of competition with me. For what? I have no idea. And it's just creepy. It's just creepy because I went through it with the ex best friend I didn't realize after 30 years of friendship that probably half that time she thought we were competitors. Like, it never even crossed my mind, y'all, because I don't compete. Like, I live my life the way I live my life, and I do what I want to do. And yeah, I take other people's opinions, and yeah, I like other people's ideas. And sometimes, I might take something from another person and turn it into my own, but I'm not literally watching one person and copying everything they do. And when I realized, like, the ex best friend was literally feeling like every single thing we did was a competition, like, excuse me, what? And now to find out that this woman thinks we're in competition, like, what is it with people? Like, what is it with people? And I realize that, we could technically like the same things and want to do the same things, right? But considering the fact that I was friends with her for quite a while, and I talked about this situation on and off for probably like a year and a half, and how for the last 10, 15 years, like, it's something I always wanted to do. And now all of a sudden, like, oh, I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing this. And it's like, what? like you didn't even have a comment when I said I wanted to do it. If you wanted to do it too, why wouldn't you have said something before? Because then maybe when we were friends, we could have done it together. Now that we're not friends, all of a sudden you want to do it. Is it just me, or is that creepy? It's creepy. I feel like it's creepy. And again, because I experienced it before, like, it just makes it like twice as weird. And I talked to my good friend about it yesterday, and she's like, I don't get it. And I said, yeah, I don't get it either. I said to her, I said, I love you, right? I said, you have an amazing life. You have an amazing family. I don't, like, try to steal your husband or your kids or like, I'm not running out there and getting married and having babies so that I can compete with you. Like, I have my own life, like, I love you and your life for the way it is. And I love my own life and I do my own thing. I don't know. Anyway, it was a revelation yesterday, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And it wasn't until I went in for my class that I just kind of, like, let it all melt away. And now that I'm thinking about it again, like, I mean, I'm not going to say anything to her or anything like that, and I'm going to let it go. Let her do what she wants. If she wants to do the thing that I said I always wanted to do, then let her go do it. Um, it's gonna be expensive as hell, is all I got to say. Anyway, yeah. So somebody's trying to hide something. Something's gonna get exposed. It could be on a smaller scale, a grander scale. Take how it resonates, okay? If you see something in the news, let me know, because y'all know I don't watch the news hardly ever. So, like last night when I was leaving the yoga studio, they were like, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be a cold snap, and it's supposed to be like freezing weather on Sunday." And I was like, "What?" Because I don't pay attention. Gosh, give me a break. I'm only human. All right, I'm gonna leave it there for you. I hope it does not resonate. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous Saturday, and hopefully it's warmer for you where you are. Okay. Just a reminder, this is one of the readings for today. I'm also going to do a tarot reading later. Like I said, I'm kind of not into the Christmas today. But I'm going to do a tarot reading. I'm going to upload them early. I'm going to upload this now, and it's like 8 a.m. So tomorrow is Sunday. I'll do affirmations in the morning. I might do like some extra affirmations just for funsies, like maybe a love oracle, angel messages, messages from the litter box. I love messages from the litter box. If you know, you know. And that'll be it. I won't do readings in the evening. because I'm going to have my last class tomorrow. And then Monday, we'll be back to normal. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.